What's good, y'all? Welcome back to stackbmx.com social media and YouTube channel, where we give you all the insights and everything you need to know about the best BMX parts on the planet. Today we're going to do an explain and review on the Eclat Maverick cranks. So as always, we want you guys to win some free stuff and want to give back. So head over to our YouTube channel if you're watching this on another social media platform to enter our contest to win some free bike parts and a free bicycle from us. And all you're gonna have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn on your notification bells, and then give us a comment on this video. But hang tight, because later on in this video, we're gonna tell you all the rules and stuff to help you better your chances to win the contest. So let's get to it. I like to always tell you the aesthetics and what I see about the products, and then I like to geek out and tell you all the little tech stuff about these cranks and give everybody information from being a mom, not knowing a jack about BMX, to being a pro bike rider and wondering why, hey, should I ride these or should I look into getting sponsored by them? So starting with the aesthetics. Number one thing I notice is that these things look super, super nice, super high-end, and really different than a lot of the other products out there. I see a lot of cookie-cutter products where they just kind of stamp their name on it, and Eclat definitely goes up and out of their way to make something new and different, and probably spends buku bucks making molds and all kinds of other stuff. So I think that's really cool and sets them apart from everybody else. So if you're looking for a set of cranks that look a little bit different than everybody else's and kind of have a little bit more features or other features that you won't just see anywhere, definitely check out these cranks, because right off the bat, these things are fire as... Going to the first thing that I noticed is that they kind of do a little throwback to some power chomp cranks back in the day, and they kind of put a little bit more twist on it and make it a little bit different. So these are aluminum style cranks. The profile is a little bit different. So the first thing I noticed is that it's got this crazy like tubular / square style crank arm on it, and it tapers from big to smaller, and it's just a little bit smaller. I know cameras have a round lens and it kind of curves stuff, but yes, these are actually a little bit thicker here, a little bit thinner here, but they're super, super beefy. One thing I could see that this style could help you out with is like crank arms or pedal grinds or stuff like that, if you're trying to hit rails and try to have a flat surface to kind of sit on. I noticed too, a lot of my friends that do a lot of crank arms, they used to like a lot of the aluminum crank arms because you could actually wear a little groove in here on crank arm grinds and actually help you lock into them or lock in the way that you want them to lock in. Similar to like a skateboard where they do a lot of crooks or nose grinds, that skater will not put a new set of trucks on because he just can't lock in like that. So if you're looking to do crank arms or something like that and have a little bit more advantage, I think this would work perfect for you and help you with those. So that on top of, I noticed there's a crazy metal insert for your pedal right here, so it's not bolting onto an actual aluminum piece. Another thing is that these crank spindle bolts are really, really thick, and they just look super, super beefy. So a lot larger than a lot of the other ones that I've seen. Matter of fact, these are the biggest ones that I've ever seen, no homo. Definitely super big. I noticed there's also a chromoly insert in here, which plays a big factor. These are both left and right hand drive compatible. These are 3-piece cranks. 1-piece cranks are just a metal tube that's one solid bar that goes like this. 3-piece cranks are actually 3 pieces. So let me pull this one out right here. Kind of just threaded it real quick so they wouldn't fall off when I did that little intro. But let me pull this out and show you all the pieces. It's not talking about the oops, drop that one. So spindle and the 2 crank arms equals 3 pieces. That's what makes it 3-piece cranks. If you're thinking, hey, I could just go buy 1 crank arm or something like that, you're probably SOL unless you're buying it from a brand that stocks left and right hand sides and stuff like that. But don't don't get your hopes up. You're probably not going to be able to buy one side. Mainly the reason why they create 3-piece cranks is because they're stronger. A lot of times lighter than the actual bearings and everything, are just better for you because they're stronger. Excuse me. So yeah, let's get back to the cranks. Another thing I noticed is that on the back side there's these big holes that are forged out, and they actually create this thing to be strong. They create the little I-beam effect, but as well taking a lot of material out to make it lighter. Another thing I noticed, they got one right here as well. There's a big flat spot right here to mount onto your sprocket to be to help it really sit flat on your actual crank arm, so that your crank arm or your sprocket doesn't wobble and create tight loose spots on your chain. Another thing that I noticed about these cranks is that they are forged aluminum, so these are actually smashed aluminum to make these crank arms, and it's got this different texture on it. It's kind of like they sandblasted it first and then actually anodized it. Anodizing is they basically stick it into a tub with chemicals, they electrify it, and they create the ink to embed into aluminum and slightly give it a coat. What's cool about this finish is that when you actually ride them and wear down the actual anodizing, which you will, it'll actually look a little bit blacker than most cranks for a little bit longer because there's slightly little pits that don't get rubbed off. Another thing is I noticed they got the Eclat logo etched right here, and then it's also got the 70,000 aluminum series right here, and then it's got the actual size, the size right here. So that's pretty cool. These cranks come in 175 and then 170 length, so that's center here to center here. Shorter cranks are used for spinning a little bit faster. Longer cranks are getting a little bit more power. If you're doing 360s and stuff like that, maybe go to a shorter crank arm. It'll help you do 360s and stuff like that, similar to a ballerina. Do you know what I mean? Doing their twirls, when they tighten up, it allows her to spin a little bit faster. So hope that helped you figure out which ones you want. If you have pegs or you're running 4 pegs and stuff like that, and you tend to ride on the front of your foot, and you have a big loppy foot that hits the peg, and you can't seem to get your foot to move up like this to ride and miss that peg, then maybe think about getting a shorter crank arm so that doesn't hit. So yeah, that's it so far on this. Like I said, it comes with all that stuff. So what you'll get is these 2 crank arms with those inserts in there. You'll get this big chromoly hollow spindle. This is hollow right here, so let's see if I could. So yeah, it's hollow right here, so that makes the spindle super light. Actually makes it a little bit stronger. This has a 48 spline 22 millimeter spindle, so there's 48 splines, and the size is a 22 millimeter. So if you need a bottom bracket, this crank takes a 22 millimeter. It also comes with the standard crank bolt right here that comes on every cranks. The crank bolt will go right here, thread in, and tighten snugly to keep your sprocket on there and to actually help drive it. These cranks also come in left and right hand drive. They come both in the box. It's not one or the other like some brands. You could actually adapt it to any left hand drive system or right hand drive system. So that's it right there. Another thing that I noticed is that it comes with 2, actually a bolt and a washer that sits inside the crank arm. It holds really tough, super heavy duty bolt right here. It's got an 8 millimeter hex head drive system right here to drive it into there and tighten up these crank arms or to hold them on. Another thing I noticed is that it also comes with a pair of these. So it comes with comes with 2 chromoly ones, and then it also comes with 2 aluminum ones, and then it comes with 2 aluminum washers. So I believe they did that so that you could use these bolts to kind of put your cranks on and take them off and make sure that it's super heavy duty. But if you're a weight weenie and you want something to be super light, then you could go with these ones right here, which are aluminum, and they'll definitely hold on there really strong. So going down to the little text and stuff like that, this thing has a chromoly insert pedal boss. This is 9/16, and it's got a 48 spline spindle thing. What's up, dude?
You know, exercise don't. You know,
Yes, I know him. What's up?
No, exercise. Eyes don't breathe. Her tongue breathes.
Oh wow, you gotta show me. Let me finish this video and then you can show me, okay?
Okay.
All right, give me a couple minutes.
I also did.
You gotta show me. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta show me on there. I'll go over there right now and you can show me. All right?
Yeah, it goes right here.
Okay, cool. Thanks. That's Styles. He's there every day with me. He's 4 years old. He's been here since day one. He comes to work with me every single day. And right now he's into Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, he loves all the different characters and stuff like that. He also has an Instagram if you want to check out him personally. His Instagram handle is EXE Styles. So check him out. Trying to let the world see who he is. Awesome person. So yeah. So let's get back to this. You know what I mean? I like to give a little bit of time out to my kids once in a while and just talk to them and stuff like that, and not make them feel like they're not wanted. So yeah, let's go to the crank arm and stuff like that. It has an insert on here, and then it's got like a washer right here to keep it from getting worn down. It also has the 48 spline insert in here. This is a crazy design because it actually they forged the aluminum on the outside of these actual bolts so they don't go anywhere. So I think that's really, really cool. And you know what I mean? Actually, no, I take that back. Looking at it closely, the inserts are actually pressed in there, and they actually hold by these two pins on the spindle one. And then on here, looks like it's threaded in there. You know what I mean? And then they got this washer that press fits in there. So yeah, that's on the crank arm. On the spindle, this spindle is 4130 heat treated chromoly, and like I said, it's bored out really big to create it to be lighter. Spindle bolt is 4130 chromoly. It's heat treated, and it's got this Loctite on the edge right there, so it doesn't back out. It comes with the chromoly crank bolts and stuff like that to hold these bad boys in and take them off. And then it's got the aluminum ones right here, and these ones are I don't know what the actual aluminum ones on here. There's no specs or anything like that, so maybe if Eclat could chime in or something like that and help us out. But they're made in Germany, and yeah, repping their country. And then yeah, and then it comes with these little, you know what I mean, aluminum washers. So yeah, that's all the tech tips. Yeah, we hope that helped you guys out. Make a good purchase on a set of cranks. If these cranks fit you, I would definitely suggest you pick up a set of these. And if not, maybe go towards something else. But we hope this video helped you out. If I didn't hit something, you guys want to know a little bit more about these cranks, just hit us up in the comments, and I'll be glad to let you know. So I don't know if I told you how much they are, but they're $179.95. They don't come with a bottom bracket, so that's for the arms, spindle, and all the other little parts. They come in black or polished in 175 or 170 millimeter, and yeah, hopefully those options help you, and hope you got some information in this and helped you figure out what you guys want to buy. So yeah, if you're hanging tight to know what we're giving away and how to win, at 2,500 subscribers, which we already hit, we're about to give it away any day now. All you got to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, turn on your notification bells, and then give us a comment. Let us know what you like about this video, what you don't like about this video, other products you want to know about, other how-tos, pretty much anything that you guys want to know about BMX that isn't out there on the market, so that we can help you figure out the best path to go. So do that. That'll enter you into this contest for the Stranger package, with the free pair of tires, free pair of grips, and a free seat. And then at 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna give away a free bicycle as well, retailed for $289.95. So if you comment on one of our old videos and stuff like that, that'll enter you. Any future ones as well, it'll enter you on those as well. Well, that's all you got to do. We hope you have a good time playing, in our contest, and I hope this helped you out. If you're looking for us on other social medias and you're on YouTube, head over to Stack BMX Shop on Instagram, or facebook.com/StackBMX on Facebook, and you can check me out at Can't Stop LA on Instagram, And yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much for supporting our shop and just giving me your time to check these videos out. But have a good day, and yeah, we'll see you next time, dropping more knowledge on BMX.